Hello everyone, how are you doing today? What is in Barry's post? Well, three items arrived today, one from Lucy Thomas and her affiliates, her latest album, Lucy Thomas Portrait. Now, I have to warn that, well, it is December, the 1st of December, so it's really dreary outside, and yeah, lighting is really terrible. But hopefully you can see the lovely Lucy, and I really like the colour. That's a really nice browny, yeah, the soft brown, I guess. I think I'm slightly colourblind, but it looks very nice anyway. I really like the colour. And on the back we have a Woman in Love. As all of her covers really are amazing, but Woman in Love, when I heard that for the first time, and I've listened to it so many times since, it really must be definitely more than 50 times, more than 100 probably, maybe close to 200 times, don't know. But she just takes to it straight away. Just, you need to listen to that cover, it's beautiful and just so impactful. Unchanged melody, one moment in time, don't walk away. You are the reason, hopelessly devoted to you. On my own, can you feel the love tonight? I dreamed a dream. I can't make you love me. Someone to watch over me, and we can change the world. So, 12 tracks, 2025 Cavendish Records, and Absolute, and that's the Cavendish Records logo. Classic signature, which I have on some couple of photos that she signed and also on her previous album, so that's really nice. Yeah, so I'm going to unwrap that if I can with my very short nails. Let's try to make a careful incision, but yeah, if you have not listened to Lucy Thomas already, I strongly recommend that you do. She is a great performer, singer, lovely person to speak to. I have had the pleasure of speaking to her a few times, and online as well via YouTube comments and stuff. So I can attest to how natural and down to earth she is. She is a wonderful person, and her family. You may have seen, if you have seen any of her videos, you may know that she duets with her sister Martha sometimes, and her mother Louise as well has sung alongside them. This is an awkward tear the way it's, however I managed to mess this up. Now we need to carefully make another incision. I just carefully slip. Come on. There we go. I managed to mess up removing shrink wrap. I'm not quite sure how I did that. But there we go. Very lovely. So thank you so much, Lucy and Cavendish Records and everybody else who helped make this happen. As you can see, that's Lucy, in case you thought that was me for some reason. Because we look so alike, I know it's hard to tell the difference. But I very much like the discrete barcode, because barcodes, of course it's good so you can scan from a distance, whatever, if you have an enlarged barcode, but they are so over the top at times, especially at Aldi. Aldi barcodes are just ridiculous, aren't they? They take up half of the product's packaging. So that's a nice discrete barcode, and uniform, you can see it, it's precisely topped maximum to run alongside the top copyright stage. So 12 beautiful songs, beautiful covers, and Lucy's latest album. And now this is always the part that I get most afraid of, scratching or bending rather the paper, trying to remove it so carefully. I have very nervous and shaky fingers, so it's always a tricky moment. Okay, we'll come back to you in a second, because I do not want to rush things and ruin the lovely paper, but there we go, that's inside. Our lovely Lucy, who actually has two Christmas concerts in Liverpool this month. It's now this month because it is the 1st of December. And there's a lovely brand new sparkling disc with the lovely artwork, and there's Lucy again with a slightly different image to what's on the paper. There you go. I can tell you the price. I bought from Lucy's official website, I believe. So let's see what the current price is for a Lucy Thomas portrait, but I tell you, it is worth every single penny and every single pound without a doubt. Very, very good music, very, very good singing. Such a powerful, versatile, adaptable voice. There we go, LucyThomasMusic.com. Why are you quoting me US dollars, Google? Okay, $14.99 portrait signed CD. Last order date for Christmas delivery recommended, but it's not guaranteed, is December the 10th. So you have just over a week if you want to try and get an order in before Christmas. That would make a lovely Christmas present. After this date, orders will be dispatched but may not arrive in time for Christmas. So yeah, and then it tells you the track list. Can You Feel the Love Tonight with Martha Thomas, You Are the Reason with Will Callan, Cantor's Chamber Choir for We Can Change the World. So I really look forward to listening to these. I've listened to all of Lucy's YouTube uploads, and I very much look forward to her latest concert. I will carefully remove that in a bit when I've worked out a military operation, a strategy to carefully remove that. But yeah, thank you so much, Lucy. Thank you for another album and 12 more songs. And yeah, that's all sit nicely in my Lucy Thomas collection, which is pretty sizable now. So I believe I have every single one of her albums. Lucy Thomas, a portrait, brilliant title, brilliant cover art, and brilliant songs. And I look forward to seeing what you do next. That will be really exciting in the year ahead. Now, from Yazoo, is it clothing, customised clothing store I've not used before? I think they were called Yazoo or something or other. Yazoo clothing, Yazoo personalised clothing, yeah. I tried them for a change, and so I have a very seasonally appropriate hat. So this is the first time designing a hat which is not a cap. I went for a cold weather appropriate hat. I went for a nice blue and simply put Stay True onto it. And so I will try that on. It's pretty stretchable, of course. It should be pretty good. That will help keeping warm outdoors. It's by the Beachfield brand, the actual hat. And then Yazoo did the customizing for me. And now another cap. I must compare prices with Vista Print and all the others, because I've used quite a few stores over the years, and none of them are that cheap really. They make out they're cheap, but then they not only do they add postage, they manage to add other fees to all the end processing fees and stuff. So I mean, same with this Yazoo, hence why it is so fresh in my memory. I'm sure the total order went from what was it? And I'm pretty sure they are based in the UK, but I could be wrong. But I'm sure these were being manufactured within the UK. It went from, I'm sure, under £10 to more than £20 or something. There was some dramatic leap anyway. They managed to justify somehow with, just a minute, we forgot to add these fees and some more fees. But anyway, it's fine. It's not something I do often, so it's nice to make some customised clothing. I need to get some more t-shirts done for each face as well, and another hoodie as well, which again would be very seasonally appropriate. I need to find where my hoodie is. It's gone walkabouts again. But I did design a each face t-shirt. Was it earlier in the year or last year? Maybe last year. But it's on my table. That's now I'm looking at it. Well, it is partially obscured. Anyway, so this has the John 15:13 quotes, "No greater love is what it references, has a man than this, to give his life for his friends." And I went for a nice grey, it looks slightly formal, I know. It does have a formality to it, but I I feel like it worked. I'm pretty sure I chose a font color other than whites, but apparently I picked whites. Maybe I did pick whites in the end, but it looks quite looks very readable. But yeah, these aren't cheap. These unless you are ordering in bulk, and you will need a lot of capital. Usually it's hundreds of pounds before you get some sort of discount. That again, you feel like you pay that for just two items. So yeah, you could get a discount if you are ordering in bulk, but I'm in no position to do that at the moment. So I just do it now and again when ideas come to mind. And yeah, I needed something warmer for the weather, so hence the stay true and my favourite Bible quotes back John 15:13. I wanted, yeah, actually I think my other cats are all Velcro as well, rather than having a fast night. So yes, I think they are all Velcro. So that's good. Easy to adjust. Can go in my collection. I've quite a collection of caps now, and of course I have my Liverpool cap, which is somewhere from when I went to see Lucy Thomas in concert. And I was going to say, was that a year ago already? But it was this year. It was the same month as my brother's wedding, so it was it early May or late May? It was early May. It was early May, wasn't it? Yeah. So much happens in my life, to say the least. A couple of months can genuinely feel like half a year to a year or longer. It was only this year. It's my sense of time is all over the place. But anyway, so maybe I can pick up another Liverpool cap during Lucy's return to Liverpool. Again, that's the Palm House, the lovely Palm House building in Liverpool this month. She has two dates. Is it the 8th and the 15th? Something like that. But yeah, so we do not have long to go now, so that is very exciting. Which I think is the 10th, the first one. But again, my sense of time and hours and dates, everything is all over the place at the moment. So I will finish by saying thank you again, Lucy Thomas, for sharing your music and yourself with us. That's most appreciated. Your music has made a terrific impact, definitely. And thank you, Yesu Clothing, for your overpriced, but no, you did a good job. You took about 3 to 4 weeks for it to, but it's customised clothing. There's no hurry, I understand. But I'm just giving an objective breakdown. But it does get pricey, and this was not immediate dispatch, is my point. But I was happy to wait. I'm happy. But these companies they are not cheap, whether it is Vistaprint, close-to-order.com is another one, or .co.uk. I'm not sure if I have used them, but I have a feeling that I'm pretty sure I did, and their online customization tool was really dodgy, which maybe was why I switched to Yuzuri. But, they all eventually delivered the products to me, so I appreciate them all and the work that they put into making them. So I do thank you most sincerely for my 2 caps, one which is better suited to the very wet and cold weather, and a classic cap with a classic quote in another sense, a very old quote which goes back to Bible times, but speaks greatly about friendship and fellowship. So it's a really beautiful quote. So that's my post for today. 3 items, which I believe means I'm fully caught up on orders now, as those were the only 2 things that I was waiting for. Well, 3 things, but 2 separate packages. I believe I am fully caught up. I'm pretty darn certain. So yeah, that's good.